Calculating and Quickie. I am Becca here with Jack and Kelty.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the gang.
Welcome back to the gang.
Hello.
Such a dry lip problem lately.
I'm going to tell you something. When I was using the lip oil that you were just using,
yeah.
my lips had never been drier. Worst lip oil in the land. It's not a sponsor, so serves you right.
It's true. Well, no, it's not true. No, it worked for a while, and now whatever's going on in my life, it's not working anymore.
Well, you were also traveling a bunch.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I've never
It's
had
lip oil.
It was this one
It was
specific.
drying. Maybe it's expired.
It's your one from France, isn't it?
Do you think it's expired?
No, I
Probably
think,
just doesn't have enough cancerinogen things oil.
I bet you if we just Google the ingredients, I'd be like, well, this is drying, you know?
Well, it has alcohol in it.
That's true. Sorry, I'm such a Debbie Downer.
Okay, Jack has produced an episode for us.
I'm nervous.
Why?
No, I'm not.
She'll be the main host today. I'll be the Jack.
Well, no, I
Hold
had manual clicker texter.
Okay.
No, I had this idea. Okay, I'm gonna say how the idea came up. So in my group chat, there's like 10 of us, and we were talking one day.
My nightmare.
It's my dream. There's always something to talk about. We were talking the other day, and somebody was talking about something that their husband does, and it started this like whole conversation because it really like split the group chat in half because half of the husbands did it all the time, and it was totally normal, and then half of the husbands are like, he's never done this once in his life.
What was the thing?
Whipping their dick out randomly.
I need more context.
Like Jared will just like randomly like whip his dick out like
what?
all the time
To show you?
Yeah. Just like at
in a
random
sexual
moments.
way?
Like whip it out from where? His
Like
boxer
flaccid?
shorts?
Just be like
Flaccid?
He'll be like, oh man, something really weird is going on over here, and then his like dick will just be out.
What?
See, and I bet neither of your husbands do it.
Never. There's a certain man.
There is like
I wish Chris would whip his dick out more, to be honest with you.
so like half.
Wait, so he'll be in a jean?
No, usually just like when he's like in his boxers,
Okay.
and it's just like
to catch you, like it's
just to be
in a
like
sexual
just to
way?
be silly and like stupid.
It's like the thing where you would make the circle with your
yeah,
finger.
you're like
and
look at the circle, so you like punch them. So it was just like, and he'll just do it like randomly, like funny.
You okay?
Are you okay?
I felt something go down my arm, and I was like, "Is it a spider?" Okay, sorry.
It was a dick.
It was a dick. It was a random dick. No, but so our group chat was like, there's two types of
Did
husbands.
any
in this
other
world.
husband do it?
Half and half.
Shut up. Half and half.
Yeah.
Jared is just like, he wants attention from his wife.
But it's only for you, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's
But I
fine.
just don't. I needed to understand like what part of the brain that was really tickling. You know,
I mean, I think the part it's tickling is him just like wanting attention from me.
Yeah.
which is
And
weird.
he is just like,
And you probably always are like,
no, I think it's funny. And like, I just think it's like silly, but I think it's like the type of guy that does it is just like
a class clowny.
a class clowny type of guy.
Yeah.
And it was like so obvious which one of our friends' partners did it.
Yeah.
And which friends, they're like,
yeah,
they would never.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I thought both of your partners would never.
Would never.
Ever
You had
once.
us both as a would never?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
My girlfriends and I were all just sitting around talking about what's the text that you get when your husband wants to have sex with you. And every single woman had the same thing. And it's like usually emojis. So Zach will send me like the eggplant. And then Jamie's, I shouldn't be putting her on blast, but you know, my friend Yami, her husband is the peaches. Like the booty.
Yeah.
And so you know how you can go into your text and search an emoji?
Yeah.
So I was like, I bet you if I search the eggplant, what's going to come up, you can see anytime somebody has sent you the eggplant emoji. And we all did it. And we all put in our guy's like calling card.
Yeah.
And it was literally just Zach Martin with the eggplant emoji.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
Wait, so
hers.
does he do it from like a different room?
Yes. And then the other day he sent me one.
Does it work?
Usually no.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But he's not doing it he's not being earnest about it. It's sort of like
It's
silly.
whipping the dick out.
It's the whip the dick out in the digital version.
Yeah, it's the eggplant.
It's the eggplant in real life. Fucking A.
Okay.
Chris doesn't have one that he sends you.
I mean, Jared doesn't either.
He doesn't?
He just tries to have sex with me all the time.
But what if like he's out of town or like he's on his way home and he like wants to have sex when he gets home
Well,
from like
he's just
being
like
out of
asked
town?
me to send him nudes all the time, which I don't ever.
Wow. Okay.
He just keeps trying because then sometime, like, I'll eventually give in.
Do you know how I feel now when I've planned an episode and y'all go off the rails? How are you feeling?
I don't
about
really
it?
care.
She doesn't seem to care.
She doesn't care
She's
at all.
adding to the tangent.
No, I literally don't care.
She's cool.
Okay, anyways.
She's a cool substitute teacher.
She's a cool mom.
So I got thinking, and it's like there are so many of these things that there is like two types of people in this world. And I think one of the ones that is always the biggest controversy is there's two types of people in this world: people who wash their legs in the shower and people who just let the gravity do its business. And I can't remember the last time I've washed my legs in the shower.
And I wash my legs in the shower every time.
That makes sense.
You know what's weird?
Legs and toes, heels and knees.
You like wash your full foot?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
In between the toes. That's where the nastiness lives.
I can't argue with that. But I never do. 99.9% of the time, I'm not washing my legs. The suds go down my legs.
Exactly.
However, just the other day, I was in the pool.
And you noticed your dirty, grimy legs.
No, and I thought I should probably really scrub because the chlorine. And I did a full scrub. It felt very weird.
But the chlorine is the ultimate cleanser.
But I want the chlorine off.
Oh.
Zach is a leg foot washer too.
That
it's
makes
so
sense.
weird.
That makes sense to me.
It does.
I think Jared is too. He'll like suds his whole body up. I'm like, how dirty is one getting?
I literally just do pits, slits, and tits or whatever.
Not even tits.
No, pits, paws, in private. Or what is it? Pits?
I like pits, pops, and
Pits
slits.
and slits.
Pits and slits. Tits and plits.
And then especially when you wash your hair, it really just gets all over the place.
Pits and slits.
Pits and slits.
But I can tell what kind of people you are because
Why?
you're the kind of people that you go in and you're actually...
What?
You're the kind of people, sorry, that's like such a weird thing to say. You're
What?
the kind of people that you go in the shower and it's like you're doing your everything shower all of a sudden and you go into your butt crack and there's just a whole hairball in there. And
No, I always get in my
No,
butt crack.
Yeah, when you're
That's
doing
a
the
slit.
pits and slits,
That's a
it's
slit.
in the butt crack.
I've never taken a shower and not shoved my hand in my butt crack.
I know, make sure
Or
it's
the
all-
front cracks.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, good. No.
I also take 2 showers a day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I definitely don't need to be sudsing.
Well, not that you're paying the water bill. You should really pull that out. Down
Probably
to
a
one.
quickie
What?
in
Yeah.
the shower.
Okay. So I asked the lady gang community about their 2 types of people.
Okay.
Those who show up to the airport 2 hours in advance and those who barely make their flight. And they
2
marry
hours
each
in
other
advance.
usually.
Yeah. I'm a 2-hour.
I'm a barely make my flight. Jared would like to show up 3 hours in advance.
For real?
Yeah.
With the amount that he travels, that blows my mind.
I mean, he would if he had his way, he
Right.
would.
what is it? Because he likes to go sit and like get snacks and things?
He just likes to like have things in order and to not have like a variable.
Wow. Good for him.
I know.
What are you?
In between. So I guess there's 3 types of people.
There are 3 types of people.
Zach and I are the same.
Those who say it's already 10 p.m. and those who say it's only 10 p.m.
Who says only?
Club promoters.
People who party.
My mom.
What?
My mom is such a night owl that every time she comes to stay with us, she gets so confused when we start wrapping it up at like 8:39.
Yeah.
And the other night we just sat and watched like a whole movie, and it was about 10 p.m. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's so
It's
late.
like, she's like, what? Do you want some tea? I'm like, it's so late. She's like, it's only 10 p.m.
That's how my mom is too.
Is she?
My mom, when we were staying with them, my mom would make fun of me. She'd be like, the grandma's going to bed already because she stays up till like midnight.
I know. I'm like, what are you doing?
Literally.
What are they doing?
And night owls.
It's crazy.
Not for me.
No, not
What
for
time
me.
did your parents go to bed when you were young?
Well, I don't know, but I went to bed at 7:30.
Every night, even in
so
high school?
crazy.
In high school?
Even in the summer?
In high school, they were like already in bed, and I would get home from dance at like 10.
Right.
But like they were not night owls. My dad goes to bed like that's why it's great when he comes to stay with me because he likes to go to bed at 5:15 like me, and then wake up at 5:15. You know.
Yeah.
But I like to go to bed at like 8 and wake up at 11. That doesn't happen, but that's what my preferred mode would be. Continue.
It's a lot of sleep.
It's a lot of sleep.
Yep.
Feels like maybe something should
Like
get
to go
checked out.
It's like 16 hours a
Like
day.
your serotonin.
Night night. No one can get me when I'm not here.
It's dark.
Those who sleep with socks on is always a controversial thing.
Oh my God. I cannot understand it.
I don't understand it.
Well, that's because you guys had the bright futures of growing up in the southern states.
Yeah, but what you should be appreciating that you're not, and you're.
I don't sleep with socks now.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, I would sometimes in the winter when it's extra cold, I'll do a soft sock. But like growing up, you sleep in a full situation.
That's another thing. My mom sleeps in full sweats. Yeah, and socks. Sometimes 2 sweatshirts. Is that insane?
Keep the AC on?
No, their house is so hot. Like, you think I'm bad because I'm always like freezing. My mom is like 10 times worse.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Wild.
nuts. And she doesn't.
Better be a lady gang sweatsuit.
Usually it is. Those who unpack as soon as they get home from a trip, and those who live out of their suitcase for another month.
Oh, yeah.
This is hard on my marriage.
It is.
I gotta be honest.
He
Yeah.
doesn't
Who
unpack.
does what?
Chris is not an unpacker. He's I'll unpack this suitcase the next time I need to pack this suitcase.
That's kind of how I am sometimes.
And that really freaks me out. Yeah.
Wait,
like-
so he switches suitcases?
No, he uses the same suitcase, but like say he comes home on a Sunday and he doesn't have to leave again until Friday. The suitcase will just sit in the hallway unpacked until he needs to repack it. And it's just like it's sitting there, it's musky, and then the clothes come out and the new clothes go. It's very strange. I don't feel like I can go back to my life until the suitcase and the backpack
Me
are unpacked.
either. Every time I fly home, I'm usually from LA flying home at night and getting in really late. And it feels so weird to just leave
it.
my suitcase.
No.
But I have to. It's like
It's too late.
1 a.m. But the next morning it goes. It's got to go.
I'm a 24-hour. Like, whenever I get back from a trip, I'll let that day go by.
Okay,
and then do it the
that's
next
suitable.
one.
But do you have a go bag? Like I have a
No.
whole set of things that I don't ever unpack. Like my toiletry bag is
I have that.
is a go bag. Like
too.
it's a toothbrush, it's a separate toothbrush, a
Yeah.
separate toothpaste, a separate shampoo. Like it doesn't go back into my regular rotation.
I need to do that.
That was a very smart thing that I did recently too.
It's amazing.
But then you have to get doubles of everything.
But it's easy stuff.
Doubles?
It's like deodorant.
Yeah, like a double
Floss.
night serum. Oh, your skincare is different?
I just have travel size of the skincare.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I have a travel little thing that I pump.
Oh, do your little guys in?
Yeah, little guys.
Those who knew what lorazepam was before the White Lotus and those who didn't.
I did not
watch
know
White
what
Lotus?
it was, but I know that I have taken it.
You take it all the time.
I do?
Lorazepam? Isn't that what you take on your flights?
Oh, you're right.
Is it what you
I
take?
think they call it Ativan.
Oh, I think it's the same thing. I think it's
the
all
same
the
thing.
Xanax.
That's the thing. No.
No?
Xanax is Xanax. I think lorazepam and Ativan are similar. I don't know.
Are they all benzos?
They're all like sleepy, zeepy.
Yeah.
It's all night,
Night,
lights off, worries gone.
Those who add salt at a restaurant before even tasting their food, and those who don't. I'm definitely
would
a salter.
You're a salter.
I'm a salter.
I would never insult the chef that way.
I mean, I'm not going to do it at like a nice restaurant.
But what happens if it's already too salty?
It usually isn't. I have a
okay.
salt problem though.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, you do. We were talking about you before you got here.
those who pee in the shower and those who lie
Love to
about
pee in the
and
shower.
those who lie about it.
Who doesn't pee in the shower?
Well, it's the same thing. Well,
It's the same thing as people who pee in a swimming pool.
yeah, but I
Which is
really
disgusting.
don't. I don't pee in a swimming pool.
I used to pee in a swimming pool.
I
when
think
was a
everybody
kid.
used to pee in a swimming pool.
when I was little. Except I was too nervous that the people would have
would
that.
turn green.
They'd be like, "It'll turn purple." Do you think that even exists?
I don't
No.
think so.
I think that's just an old wives'
That was
tale.
such a
What-
good.
it was a great lie.
I told my
was.
nephew, like when he was little and he used to come swim in my pool, and I was like, just so you know, I have the thing. It'll turn bright red if you pee in this pool.
Do you know what's weird though?
fear.
Does he not do it then?
I have no idea. I never
Well, does he
asked
get
him.
out to go pee?
I don't know. I didn't really notice. I don't pay attention to them.
So Ford will actually get out to go pee, and I'm like, why isn't his instinct to just piss in here?
Because he's a good
Because
kid.
that's like I'm starting to
But
understand.
he'll pee
like,
in a bathtub.
he will.
Yes, and I'm like, we're about to use this
Maybe because
water.
it's public. And he's like,
No,
like
at our
I-
house. At our house, he will get
Oh.
out of the pool to go pee
Interesting.
in the yard.
That's called a boundary.
It's weird. I'm
That
like,
is
bro,
weird.
you'll pee in the bathtub and not in the chlorinated
in
pool?
the bathtub in front of you.
Yes. He'll stand up and start peeing. And I'm like, well, now we have to redo the water.
Oh my god.
He can wash in the pee water.
What?
Pee is sterile, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah,
Or
it
is that
is.
a
You
myth?
want-
I rub
No,
pee
it
all
is.
over my blisters. It's like an antiseptic. That's this. You tell me you knew that from Broadway.
I didn't.
Oh, the Rockettes, like we're keeping that pee. Like you
Well, it's
pee
like you
on
pee
the
on
thing
a-
and you bop it on your feet.
Does it really work?
Ew.
really works? Like overnight. If you're ever somewhere and you have a blister, if you pee on it, the uric acid overnight.
It's like when you get
Dr.
stung by a
Scholl
jellyfish.
wishes. Okay, Dr. Scholl wishes.
This is wild. This is blowing my mind. I wish I had a blister.
Those who sneak snacks into the movies and those who buy snacks there. I've never snuck a snack into a movie.
I used to in New York all
My
the
whole
time.
life, I sneak them in all the time.
What do you sneak?
Nibs, chips, a can of Diet Coke. Like
I used
whatever.
to sneak in
I'm not paying
Pinkberry.
$9 for a Diet Coke at the movie theater.
There's something about movie theater snacks, though.
They're great.
They hit differently.
But when I was in a Pinkberry phase in New York, I would do Pinkberry and sneak it in.
Whatever happened to Pinkberry?
It's still here.
We were
It
just talking
is.
about that. Chris and I used to always go on froyo dates, and we don't froyo the way we used to.
No, froyo used to really be a thing, and then it's not anymore. Those who think expiration dates are suggestions and those who think it magically goes bad. I think it magically goes bad.
I think it goes magically bad.
I think it's a suggestion.
Even if it's near the
tracks.
expiration date, I think it's gone
Me
bad
too.
already.
Me too.
Really? Near?
Yes, I have a fear of bad food going bad.
But if you think about it from a company standpoint, if they were like, okay, this on March 25th, this is going to go bad, and it was possible, even remotely possible for it to go bad on the 23rd or the 24th or the 25th, do you think that's what they would do? They'll get sued. They're going to, it
do they
has
even
another 4
know
weeks
how
at
long?
least.
How do we know?
4 weeks?
At least.
4 weeks?
But, well, it depends what it is. Not if it's like a sour cream, but
Milk?
like, not like an almond milk. It's fine.
Not for me. Couldn't catch me.
Well-
Jared's definitely a suggestion guy.
It's not like a suggestion, but it's like,
Zach is also
The
the day he throws it out.
really?
Sometimes
The window
too
is
fast.
like, the window is wider than they're giving us,
Okay.
in my opinion.
I think that's true. But just like even if it hasn't gone bad, I
can't get
in
it out
my
of my
soul
head.
it's gone bad.
Yeah.
And then I can't, and then I'd make myself
in
sick.
your soul.
Yeah. Those who forgive and forget and those who plot their revenge 20 years. I know that's Kelsey. Obviously.
I'm just so bummed that no one is planning my 25-year high school reunion.
Why don't you plan it?
Why don't you?
I was planning it, but then someone looped in some girl on the group chain and was like, you were the class historian. It's your job to do the reunion. I did the 10. No one's going to do it, and I'm going to have no reason to go home and show them how great I am.
I would rather
Exhausting.
die than go to my high school reunion.
What are you talking
Same.
about? You're successful and hot and married and own a home.
It's just too awkward. I just don't want to interact with
I
anybody.
just feel bad that I'm so hot, successful, and whatever.
I don't feel
Especially
that.
me now that I moved back to Mission Viejo.
So what are you doing? Living next door to my parents, hanging out with my parents
Well,
till
no.
8:15, then I go to sleep.
Well, now it's like, oh my God, I went to my mom, I'm like, I wonder what everybody from my high school is doing. She's like, they probably all live in San Clemente because they bought houses when they should have. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that's embarrassing for me now.
Oh yeah.
Because
So
they all
where
live by
are you
the beach.
living?
Back in Mission Viejo. Sad.
Well, then I guess you won't be planning it. I just wish someone planned it for me.
Not for me.
Okay.
Last one is those who say I'm fine and mean it, and those who say I'm fine wishing you would try harder.
This is one of the biggest red flags in my life.
What?
People who do this.
You say it's
Oh.
fine?
Who say it's fine, but it's an open-ended fine.
Mm.
There's two.
I don't like that at
What
all.
a righteous
No.
fine.
A
Like a
righteous fine.
righteous passive-aggressive fine. I need you to either, A, there's two options here, okay? Either I'm not fine is the answer,
Mhm.
or the answer is I'm fine and you're not fine, but you're not bringing me the I'm not fine energy in with your fine.
Yeah.
If you say you're fine, but your energy force field is giving me I'm not fine, then you're just lying.
Well, yeah.
Just say I'm not fine.
But then then
Or-
you're opening it up for somebody to be like, let's
No,
not, well,
no.
you're fine.
Or
But are
if
you
it's
sure you're
not an
fine?
appropriate time to say I'm not fine,
No.
then say you're fine and don't mean it, but act it.
Disagree. I hate receiving the fine. I'm going to say it sucks. But sometimes it feels great to do that to somebody.
To be passive aggressive
yeah,
about it.
Yeah. Because you're like, I'm f***ing annoyed or pissed, but I don't have the energy to fight with you. But I also don't want to let you off the hook. So I'm just going to leave this here. Fine.
You're right. I love doing it.
No, you're right.
I hate receiving it though. I hate receiving it.
Receiving it is brutal. And that's why I love giving
Because
it.
it's like, well, and sometimes like I'll take it and I'm like, I'm just going to pretend like you did say you're fine and you are fine. Like, I'm just gonna,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that.
I see you're
Yeah.
fine, and I raised you a glad you're fine.
Yes.
yeah, and I'm just gonna pretend that you were great.
Yeah.
And then we'll never talk about it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just you can't, there's nowhere to go with it, but you want them to know that I see you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I f***ing see you. It's not fine.
And
so
I raise you.
It's fine.
But it depends. But it depends what it is, because when people are like, you're like, sorry for our birthday, and they're like, it's fine, but they don't mean that. That's hard. I need you to just forgive me.
Well, because that's something that you did.
The plot thickens.
Also, if I just don't have the energy, you know what it is too? It's like, I'm going to get past this, but I'm not going to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to get past
Yes.
it. I'm not going to drag this on, but I'm not going to lie and act my ass off to be like, oh my God, it's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like, fine. You f***ed up.
Little
But fine.
dagger.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I won't kill you.
a little dagger
but
on
you
the New
gotta
York
feel it.
Times
It's
list.
like, okay.
A little dagger on the New York Times
Okay.
list.
I had a big conversation this week. Yeah, fine. Okay, well, there's two kinds of people who listen to Lady Gang and people who don't. And if you don't, you're dumb.
They're
On
not
that
listening.
note,
We weren't here for
we weren't here for a long time. We're here for a good time.